Hi everyone, welcome to Insta Class by MIT Online. I am Vaishali Zo, a chartered accountant, and today I'm going to be talking about money management. All of us earn money. I don't think earning money is a problem, but what most people struggle is managing the money that they earn, and that is exactly what I'm going to be talking about today. So let me just start right away. The first strategy that I want to give you guys is pay yourself first. So tell me, how many of you actually save a certain percentage of the chunk that you earn? If you're a salaried employee, it should at least be a minimum percentage of 10% for your own thoughts, your own desires. You have to keep a separate fund, okay, specially allocated only and only for yourself. You will see an amazing increase in your confidence towards money and your relationship with money when you actually start doing this, right? So pay yourself first is an amazing technique to boost your confidence and is the first step towards money management of your own money. What is the second step? The second step is spend less than you earn. Most of you know this, right? It's nothing new about it. But how many of you actually follow this? Right? Now you guys are thinking. The point is, you cannot live on borrowing. If most of your spending is happening out of borrowing credit cards, it means that something somewhere is going wrong and you will fail in money management very badly. So the first thing I said, pay yourself first. Second is that you have to spend less than what you earn. It may be tough for some of you in the beginning, but realize this, that you should have a plan in place. Okay, living on borrowing does not serve any purpose. So that is the second strategy. What is the third strategy? The third strategy is that your money has to start working for you. What do I mean by that? There are three steps, okay, in financial independence. First step is when man is working. Second step is when man and money both are working. And the third step is when money is working and man can relax. So all of you want to reach this third stage, right? Where you are relaxing and your money is doing all the work. So invest wisely. Understand that your money is very precious. Okay, I do understand that at times you have responsibilities you have to give to family and everything, but strategize. You are working hard, you're working smartly. Everyone has got their own reasons to do things. So work smartly, make a nice plan in place for your all the money that you're earning, and that would ensure that you manage your money wisely. So that's the third strategy. What's the fourth strategy? The fourth strategy is do not mix insurance and investment. See, there's some basic definitions. What is investment? Investment is something where you invest and you get a return. That is the basic premise. What is insurance? The basic premise of the word insurance is to protect. So be it health insurance, be it term insurance. When you're taking an insurance, you're taking it for protection. So don't confuse these two terms. If at all you feel that some insurance instrument is really good and it can be taken as investment, then please read in detail and then only invest. So that was the fourth strategy. What is the fifth strategy? The fifth strategy is that you have to write down in detail all expenses. What would happen when you write down in detail your expenses? You would realize, you would become aware of what is going wrong. Are all these expenses really required? After that, you have to categorize those expenses into avoidable and unavoidable. As an example, the tea expense, okay, it's a very very minimal expense every day, just 10 rupees maybe. But when you accumulate all the expenses, monthly expenses, okay, 10 into 30 days, so 300 rupees per month. Do you really need that tea when you're going home, when you already have had tea at home and you go to office? Just because you're going with a group of friends, they are having, so you're having. So think of it, okay? So you have, once you write avoidable expenses and unavoidable expenses, you have to eliminate all the avoidable expenses, and you would be amazed the kind of saving you would do once you have eliminated all the avoidable expenses. And it's easy, it's not tough. I'm talking from my own experience. So after you have written down, you could become aware, you kind of delete all the, eliminate all the avoidable expenses, you will do a lot of saving. That is also a good way of managing your money. Now what is the sixth strategy? The sixth strategy is instant gratification versus delayed gratification. You have to practice delayed gratification. This leads to a lot of saving in your money. Now what does it exactly mean? See, instant gratification is when you don't think over and immediately spend. You found a beautiful dress, you found a top, and you immediately spend. That's called instant gratification. Delayed gratification would be when you think, oh, do you really need this dress? You already have so many. A classic example would be a person bought a flat of 28 lakh, and another person, a person bought a flat of 30 lakhs, and another person bought a bike of 28 lakhs. Now you think a little. A bike will have the only purpose of transferring or transporting one person from one place to another place, or at the maximum transporting some of the goods. But a house, as opposed to, it can have so many purposes. It can be a shop, it can be given on rent, it can be your own living place, or so many things. It's such a better investment, right? So I hope you have understood the concept of instant delayed gratification and practice delayed gratification. It will again lead to an amazing sale. So that was the sixth strategy. What is the seventh strategy? So seven strategies: review all your finances on a very regular basis. To start with, if you're not even looking at the finance at all, start with monthly. If you can do weekly, once a week, great. Okay, the point is that the more you review, the more you become aware. The more you become aware, the more you can take action, right? So this is another very important thing to start with. Start immediately if not doing that, and make it a habit without fail to do it. So that was the seventh strategy. What is the eighth strategy? Do research before investing. This is very important because most of the people, they don't want to read. Okay, they just someone tells them something and then they say, okay, isne bola hai, this person has said, so I will do it. But you have to think. You have to really think on why am I putting my hard-earned money here. Okay, so do your own research. It's very important. Don't you may speak to someone who's knowledgeable in that field. That person may advise, okay, go for this XYZ stock, but you also read. Don't just take his or her word. Okay, so do your own research, read, and then only invest your money. That is the next strategy. What is the next strategy? The next strategy is that you have to take professional advice if required. If you're going to go in for a big deal, okay, don't think that you will save money by just listening to people and not taking professional advice. At times, see, we cannot be expert in every field, so we need some profit. There are professional advisors available and they charge, okay, but find out a good advisor and take his advice. You will only benefit if you do that. And the last strategy is have a money mindset. You may do all these things right, but if you believe that you will never be able to manage money, you will never be able to manage money. As simple as that. The mind plays a very, very important role, right? So it is extremely important that you have a positive mindset and you have a positive relation with the money. You should believe that you will earn money and you will manage all the money, and there you will attract abundance. It is very important. It is the last strategy that I am sharing, but it is one of the most important strategies. Hope you found all these information beneficial. Do let me know if you want any more additional information or any discussions. Thanks for listening, and wishing you all the abundance in your life, in all the money matters, and have and manage all the money that you have. Bye bye.